This store here is estimated to make over $43,000 a month by making these simple, funny candles on Etsy. Some earn hundreds of dollars, some earn thousands of dollars. And if you do the math, that's on average $1,445 per day from these candles. And this isn't the only store either. There are lots of others earning thousands of dollars every month selling similar funny gift candles. And I'll be honest, in the past, creating a funny gift store like this would have been very difficult, time-consuming, and very, very expensive. But now, thanks to Canva and ChatGPT, designing and creating your own funny gifts to sell has never been faster or easier. And best of all, if you use a print-on-demand app that I use called Printify, you can do this for free. Yep, for free. As my longtime subscribers know, because I have made videos about it in the past, I use Printify and other print-on-demand apps to earn passive income online. And I absolutely love it as a business model because if you follow my instructions as I tell you in this video, you can combine it with Canva and ChatGPT to get started with this for free. No subscription costs, no paid apps. So then, what is this business and how much profit can it actually earn? Those are two very important questions that we need to answer. So to explain how this business model works and how much money it can make, we need to head back on over to Etsy. See, if you've never heard of Etsy before, it's a popular online marketplace where you can list items for sale. It's a mega popular site. Last month it had over 450 million visits. And every year, customers spend billions of dollars on products listed for sale on Etsy, with its most popular item type being gifts. For example, take a look at this funny gift candle. Allure estimates that this candle has made over $3,000 this month and has made over $30,000. And check out this funny gift candle. Allure estimates it's made over $2,000 this month and has collectively made over $115,000. And take a look at this hilarious candle. Allure estimates that it's made over $6,000 this past month. So obviously, Etsy is popular and so are the candles that are being sold on there. But there's just one problem for most people, and that is that most people don't know how to make candles, so they couldn't do this, right? And fair enough, but here's the thing, you don't have to know how to make candles. Instead, you can use print-on-demand apps such as Printify. This is an app that has a huge range of blank items installed in it that you can customize, including a range of different candles. The app is easy to use. You just upload a design onto it, which we'll make with Canva, featuring a joke which ChatGPT will generate for us. And then you just list that candle for a market price on Etsy, which is easy thanks to the Printify Etsy integration. And each time someone buys, say, a candle from your store, Printify's print shop will make the candle, package it up, and ship it out to the customer, while you keep the difference as profit. And by the way, if you're watching this and you think that print-on-demand businesses sound interesting and you would like to learn how I and others use it to earn passive income online every day, you should be sure to download my free print-on-demand ebook, which I'll have a link to in the video description. So yes, that's one objection out of the way. Anyone can start a candle business. The next objection people often have is this. Okay, Sarah, I see that you can make a bunch of money selling candles, but how much of that is actually profit? And that's a good question. So on Printify, you can buy candles for as little as $9.15. Well, if we were to also, like that $6,000 a month candle, sell our candle for $19.76, that's an estimated profit margin of over 40% after fees and costs. And that's just the profit margin for candles. And remember, Printify doesn't just sell candles, they sell hundreds of different products. In this video, I am using candles as an example product. But it's just an example. There's nothing special or magical about candles specifically. You could sell any of their hundreds of products, such as mugs. Take this $15.29 funny gift mug. Allure estimates it's made over $13,000. While on Printify, mugs can be bought for as little as $3.39. So if you calculate that out, that's an estimated profit margin of over 60%. Wow. And yes, I know that there are going to be people who will go to the comments and say, but you're not going to make $13,000 overnight as a new store. And yes, that's true, but on the flip side, I also think it's inspiring to see what can be possible profit-wise, which is why I'm sharing it in this video. And if you'd like a video which discusses realistic timeframes and goals for a new business, I have a video that's dedicated to that topic here that I highly recommend that you check out. So then, let's now use ChatGPT to quickly generate funny gifts for us to sell for free. Okay, so as you're gonna see, ChatGPT is going to massively streamline this process for us, but it's still gonna be a joint effort between you and the AI. You'll be combining your creative human brain powers with ChatGPT's insane library of knowledge to create a top-selling product. So come and log into ChatGPT and prompt it to write out 10 funny jokes or puns about a specific topic, niche, or customer. And for me, I'd recommend choosing a topic or niche or customer which has a high potential to get easy, free traffic on Etsy. You see, we can come to Etsy and do a search and try out different products to see if we get a lot of results for them. So for example, when I search for candles for teachers, I have tons of options to choose from. And if I search for music teacher candles, I'll also get lots of different results. Lots of candles have already been made for music teachers. Whereas, when I came and did a search for candles for art teachers, I counted 1, maybe 2 specific candles for art teachers. And so because there weren't candles made for this niche customer, Etsy just had to show me generic teacher candles instead. And so you can see then that this is the answer to a very common question which I get asked, which is this: Sarah, how can I, as a new store owner on Etsy, stand out in the crowd? Well, the answer is that you create products in low competition niches. Don't copy what other people have done. Instead, find underserved niches like this that need products created for it. Create your own unique products instead. So with that in mind, I went to ChatGPT and I asked it to write 10 puns about art teachers. But that's not all I prompted ChatGPT with, because you see, let's take a look at this top-selling candle for mothers for a moment. Allure estimates that it's made over $50,000. And a big part of what makes this candle so popular is that it is a clever example of a cross niche. It is a joke about motherhood while also being a joke about candles. So you think about it, right? If you have a mother who also loves candles, then this is an incredible gift for her, which is why it's no surprise that it's so popular. So I also cross-niched and asked ChatGPT to generate me 10 puns about both art teachers and candles. I then regenerated the results that it gave me to get some new ideas. And I liked the second one on this list. So it was this result here. Art teachers and candles have something in common. They both know how to brighten up a room. That was a pretty good pun, and so I decided to use this pun that ChatGPT made for me, and I would modify it. And this may seem really simple, but honestly, in the past, it would have taken me ages to come up with a clever cross-niche joke. It's such a specific joke, it's so niche, and so to have ChatGPT be able to come up with it so quickly is such a game changer, honestly. And you also may have noticed that I just used the free version. You can save your money. You don't need to buy the paid version. So then, let's now set up a free Etsy store so that we can sell our new products. So I'm a little bit biased, I will admit, but I think that I've made it pretty easy to set up a free Etsy print-on-demand store. Because I have a free tutorial video here on YouTube which shows you how to do this step by step. And I'll have a link to that tutorial video in the video comments of this video. And if you head on over to that tutorial video, you'll see that I have a link in the description, which is a special referral link. When you click it, you can use it to create a new store with 40 free item listings, which is cool because normally when you create a new listing on Etsy, they charge you 20 cents. But if you use that special referral link, you can get 40 free item listings. And then you can follow along with that tutorial video step by step. It'll show you how to register for an Etsy account, how to get an Etsy store name, how to modify your Etsy store settings, how to get a free Printify account and then connect it to your Etsy store to sell items from Printify in it. It's surprisingly easy to do. Alrighty, now it's time to turn our ChatGPT generated jokes into products with Canva. And to do this, I highly recommend that you get a Canva Pro account. And if you don't have one, you can get a huge 30-day free trial for a Canva Pro account. I'll have a link to how you can get that in the comments of this video. So then once you've got that and you've logged into your Canva account, come back over to Printify and pick the product that you plan to sell. So for this tutorial video, of course, we're going to be selling this candle. So you just click the Start Designing button, and then on the designing screen, you come and click the Download Design Template button. You'll download a template file similar to this, which will show you what the printing area is for your product. So now you can come back over to Canva and make a canvas the same printing size as your product. And then you can just use Canva's drag and drop elements to create your design. Now, I spent about 5 minutes making this, so I'm not going to show you the full thing in real time, But some of the features I used were the lines and shapes tool to make an internal border, and I added in different text boxes, and I used a trendy free font that was pre-installed in Canva. I also used the line spacing tool to change how close the text sits together, and I used the shape line tool to add a footer in for the sticker label, and I found a pre-installed heart graphic to add into that footer as well. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video and you'd like even more training from me on how I use Canva and other AI tools out there like Midjourney to create print-on-demand products to sell and earn passive income online, you should be sure to check out my course, the Ecom Clubhouse, which I will have a link to in the video comments of this video. But anyway, back to this video. So once you've finished designing your product, we can then download it. So click share and then select the download button. When you do, increase the file size by 3 so that it'll print in high resolution. You may also want to save it on a transparent background, although for me, I wanted my background to be black, not transparent, so I kept it as is. And then you just come back over to Printify, and then you upload that design that you created with Canva onto your product in Printify, and then you can use the handy preview tool to see how it looks. And if, like me, you're happy with how it is, you can then save your product and push it to your store, and now it will be live and for sale on Etsy. And each time one of Etsy's hundreds of millions of monthly visitors comes and buys it, Printify's print shop will now make the candle and ship it out to the customer for you on autopilot. And if you have a credit card and you've put that on file with Printify, you can basically do this for free thanks to leverage. Because what happens is that when a customer buys an item, if you put a credit card on file, Printify's print shop will charge it the base cost of the item. And you will have 4 weeks to pay off your credit card bill without paying any interest. And well, by default, Etsy pays out the money that the customers pay you each Monday. So you can take that money that Etsy and the customer pays you, and then you can use that to pay off your credit card bill well before it's due. And then you just get to keep the difference as free profit. Yay. So then, did my video inspire you? If it did, please subscribe, and I'll have links to the different apps and websites and videos I've discussed in the video comments of this video. And if you'd like to learn how to use AI to start another side hustle, be sure to watch my video, How to Start an AI T-shirt Business with Midjourney.